Houthi rebels organized protests on Monday in different parts of Yemen, marking the first year of the Hamas attacks in southern Israel, which triggered a war in Gaza. The Hamas-led militants abducted 250 people during their October attack in Israel, in which some 1,200 people, mostly civilians, were killed. Israel's retaliatory offensive has killed over 41,000 Palestinians, according to Gaza health officials, who do not say how many were militants. For more on this, let's bring in Ramzi Abi Safyah, head of the Palestinian community in Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us on the program on Arise News.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me with you today.
Great. So it's 1 year since that incursion into Israel. What are the key impacts of the attacks, that's October 7th, on both countries?
Thank you very much for the question. I was listening to you all the while. You are just reading your news from the Israeli point of view. You call the Israeli ambassador and he's claiming so many lies. We are under occupation since 75 years. We are under occupation. I came from a city today called Ashkelon. My father was born in Ashkelon. It's not an Ashkelon, it's Al-Majd city. So there is an occupation under our land. We have been suffering 75 years under the Israeli aggressive occupation. He called that Hezbollah did not look into the United Nations resolution. Did Israel accept any of the United Nations resolution? Israel every day is killing 100 to 120 children, mothers, and women. You call 41,000 Israeli killed in Gaza, and you said all the story from the side of the Israelis. You did not listen to any of the Palestinian victims. My family, I lost 35 of my family who are civilians. I lost my home, my family home. 75% of houses in Gaza are being destroyed. All hospitals in Gaza are out of service. All schools and United Nations schools, which has been protected by the international law, have been targeted and bombarded. All universities, all infrastructures of Gaza is being bombarded. And you call hostages. Okay, yes, Palestinians are under the hostages of the Israelis. We have over 16,000 prisoners inside Israel prison. Who's speaking about them? Who is talking about them? Out of the 41,000 who is being killed by the Israeli attack after which is a human right, give all the occupants to fight against all the aggressive occupation. We have right to fight the Israelis till we get our liberation. Our liberation, we are on 21st century. We are the only country in the world we don't have liberation. We are still under occupation. We cannot cross border, neither from the West Bank or Gaza. West Bank doesn't have Hamas. Israel is targeting everybody, West Bank and Gaza. And West Bank is still under occupation. Even Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinians, he cannot cross border without the permission of the Israelis. Now you came to tell me, speak about Gaza. Gaza, 41,000 have been killed. 15,000 to 16,000 are only children. I don't know what they have done for them to be killed. Out of 41,000, we have 13,000 women. What they have done, and they are all civilians. Go and look the destruction by the Israelis to Gaza, what they have done. If you want to tell the true story, you have to take the two parts of the story. We are under occupation since 1948. The international law gives us the right to fight for our liberty, to be a human. We are not asking, release our prisoners, give us our state of solution. Since 30 years, Israel is denying the state of Palestine. We want to leave. We are looking for peace. Israel does not look for peace. Israel is claiming are the victims while they are the killers. Their machine is killing every day, genociding the Palestinians every day. In the north part of Gaza, which I came from, 200,000 left, still there. Israel, since 1 week, is targeting the north part of Gaza daily. Go to Jabalia camp, no more Jabalia camp. Go to Beit Hanun, no more Beit Hanun. It was a city called Beit Hanun. Go to Beit Lahia, the same thing. Gaza City, the same thing. We are a nation looking for liberation. We need to be in our freedom, and we need to struggle till the end of the day. We know and we believe occupation must go one day. Israel has to leave one day. This your ambassador who you called this morning, he's a European. He came from Europe. Look at his English. Look at his settle. He settled of one of the settlements in so-called Israel in our land. This is our land. And the land has to return back to us. No matter the sacrifice we are doing and we are having, in 1 year, Israel cannot cross the truth, and Israel cannot tell the lies to the whole world to tell there is no a state of Palestine. The matter is not Hamas. The matter is not jihad. The matter is the freedom to the Palestinians.
All right, so
we are looking for the freedom.
All right, so in view of all of you've presented, I know that we have recorded casualties on both sides, but what's the way forward? What are you expecting from the international community in order for this to end?
Israel has to accept the community, the international law. Israel is acting in Gaza and Lebanon as they are above the international law. Israel machine of killing every day is bombing Israel, is bombing Gaza and Beirut. Every day there is killing. Every day, and who is supporting the Israelis? Is the West, is the American bomb, is the American weapon, is the American air force, is the one they are using to target everybody. Israel believe they are being secured and they are being protected by the international law, by the Americans. They are above everybody, and they have the right to kill and to tell the whole world they are the victims. We have 101 hostages with Hamas. Let them release, and everybody will be in peace. We have 16,000 under the Israeli prisoner. I was one a prisoner in the Israeli prison. I lived in the prison for 2 years while I was very young. Everybody in the Palestinian home under the occupation was either being a prisoner or being targeted or being killed or being this or being that. It has to come to an end. Give us our freedom. Let us have our liberty. Thank you very much.
Okay, we really want to commiserate with you, being that you've lost some members of your family, and we appreciate
35.
that. Yes,
more than 35.
We commiserate with you, and we hope that
all the houses have been bombarded. Well, Hamas was keeping bombs inside civilian houses, just like today. Just like today, if you look at the Israeli army, the spokesman will come out and say, this area, they are in the houses, there is bomb, we are going to target. And after 1 hour, they will target the whole houses. They tell lies and they act immediately, and everybody just keeping quiet. The whole world is shaming the whole world, just silent on massacre of the Palestinians since 1 year. 1 year, we have to get our freedom. And we believe after all sacrificing, we shall get the freedom of the Palestine.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming on the program today. Ramzi Abu Safyah, the head of Palestinian community in Nigeria.